We're back with another episode, another barn session. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a big week. The biggest week that we've had so far. We got conferences. Reese, I shared a Google Doc, a Google Sheet with you. I'm going to share it with you again.
Hey, thanks for putting the link right there. That was nice of you.
Yeah, you're welcome. We got pre-seeds and seeds and allocations for all the conferences. We have Pac-12s, MAC, ACCs, EIWA, SoCon, Ivy, Big 12, Big 10. Some of them pretty interesting, pretty exciting. Some of them not so much. But yeah, we'll go through this. Talk about our expectations. Talk about what we can see here. Some people who might be on the cusp, on the bubble of I got to steal a spot, or I'm good to go even if I don't get the job done. So,
where are we starting?
Where do you want to start?
You wanted to do it like Willie Saylor does it and just list out every single allocation?
God, no.
I
thought about it.
Yeah,
I thought about it.
Honestly, dude, you and Willie share very similar. The way he does his weekly rundowns, very similar to what you do.
Well, I kind of imitated it, and then I realized.
Oh, really?
I don't have the same.
Yeah, you don't have the credit that Willie has. Willie has built up a lot of credit to where people can be like, okay, well, I don't really like what you're doing right now, but you're Willie Saylor, so
get your street cred up, Sam.
He flat out does it better than me. So
I get, yeah.
He does. His voice is better. It's just the way it is right now.
And he's just like he just has this air of just delusion about him, that just people love.
Aura.
He's got that delusional aura.
It's called aura.
Just totally not aware of what he's doing.
I want to look at some of the smaller conferences. Our Pac, especially Pac-12 starts tomorrow. So let's knock that.
No, he says.
Let's start with Big 10. Let's just get right into it.
Let's
do the Big 10 and the Big 12. Let's just get right into it.
All right, okay. Well, then you go ahead. You drive. I'll take my hands off the darn wheel, and you can drive. Go ahead.
All right, let's start with Big 10 and 125. What do you guys think about these seeds? Really?
Big
no,
you don't think Dean Peterson might be seated a little bit too high?
He beat Lightning Luke.
Yeah, but he's got some losses too, doesn't he?
He's got a lot of losses. He's Rutgers. He lost to actually what? He's got one loss in the Big 10, doesn't he? And it's Nicolas Rivera. Correct?
Nicolas Rivera, yeah. I believe he did beat Dean Peterson.
But I think that's his only Big 10 loss.
Well, Caleb Smith, how come he gets the 2 seed?
Hang on. Okay. Dean Peterson this year lost to Vince Robinson, Robbie Segaris, Max Gallagher, most recently, and his loss in the Big 10 was to Nicolas Rivera. Honestly, 18-4, not a bad record. Caleb Smith, why does he get the 2 seed?
Luke beat him.
Yes. But
Luke's got 2 losses.
Luke has 2 losses?
Yeah,
he got pinned by Macron. That's probably why. Otherwise, he might be the 2 seed. Right?
Probably.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about a Matt Ramos, Luke Lillidahl semi, Sammy?
Ramos Lillidahl?
So Caleb, wait, what? All 3 of those guys could be in the semi? Is that what you were saying?
No. Well, yeah. What do you mean? All 3 of them could be.
So who's in the quarter? Is it Smith and Lillidahl?
No. Lillidahl's the 4 seed.
Oh, Smith is the 2 seed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was confused.
Yes. Okay. Smith will get Peterson or Moran in the semis.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Jacob Moran's position here. I think, honestly, Jacob Moran's in a decent position to make the semi or to make the finals. He's had very close matches with Caleb Smith all year. So if he can find a way to beat Dean Peterson, which he kept it close at Midlands, the dual match was not quite as close. But if he can do it, the Hoosiers could have a finalist, which would be cool. But I mean, yeah, Matt Ramos is going to win this bracket. Luke Lillidahl might make the finals, might not, but I don't think he's able to beat Matt Ramos.
Really?
Yeah.
Reese,
Oh, well, I guess Lillidahl's a 4 seed, so they'll probably wrestle in the semis, and I think Matt Ramos beats him solidly 2 takedowns to none, something like
Two
that.
takedowns to none.
Yeah.
Wow. Reese?
I don't think so.
I think
who you got winning, Reese?
Matt Ramos.
Yeah, well, dude, Lillidahl's got great offense, but in the college season so far, he's been very limited in the actual execution of that. And I think with how tricky it is to finish on a guy like Ramos, it's going to kind of add some pause.
I'm picking Lightning Luke.
I think Ramos is actually. I think Luke is a good matchup for Ramos. Just that I feel like Lillidahl's problem is getting in on the legs. I think he's pretty consistent finishing when he gets in on the legs.
It's fair. It's fair. So it might depend on how the actual scenarios play out, right? If Lillidahl gets in on the shot, but that position gets extended, maybe he's more cautious after that. I don't know.
I'm taking Lightning Luke to win in the semis, but then Caleb Smith to get revenge in the finals.
I like that pick. That's a good pick.
Smith to win it. The Huskers.
I'm picking Cooper Flynn, actually.
Champ.
Cooper Flynn.
What about you're picking Cooper Flynn?
Yeah, that's right.
Flynn for the win? You're saying,
all right,
Coach, I'm glad you didn't bench him. Let's go get a Big Ten title.
I've done a complete 180 on Cooper Flynn.
133. It is Drake Ayala time, and nobody's playing spoiler to it.
The Dirty Dodge.
Lucas Bird? You have no faith in Lucas Bird.
I think he's going to keep it close. Bird's going to have a hard time with Braxton Brown even. But
yeah, I mean Ayala and Davis, that'll be a good match.
Yeah.
How did that go last year?
It was an early slide by takedown for Ayala, and then I think he kind of held off after that. I want to say
Davis has to beat Shaver.
Davis has to beat Shaver. That's a good match. Van D. Brown.
Rini Bouzakis.
Rini is 2-0 against him,
Nick, but yeah, I guess I shouldn't say Nick can beat Ayala. Maybe
he could, but he's got to beat Rini first.
He's got to beat Rini, right? Yeah.
So, 133 top to bottom in all the conferences is going to be the most. I think the most interesting thing to look at.
Wells is kind of interesting.
Wells is super far down there. He was around a 12 guy last year, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's got like one Big Ten win on the year, I think.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Let me take a look here.
He's super concerned.
Huh?
You look super concerned.
I mean, I
think he beat the Wisconsin guy. I think that was it.
He's pretty darn good. He beat. So he lost to Ayala, lost to Ben DeVino, Dylan Shaver. He beat Michigan, lost to Van D. Yeah, and that's it. He only wrestled in 5 duels.
Yeah, he didn't beat Fugit.
That's what I meant. I meant Michigan, not Fugit.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, Ayala's got this. Bird will give him a tough match, but I think Bird is going to hold himself off until the final tournament in CAAs.
He's gonna. Well,
that's when you make the run. That's when you make.
He's gonna. Nothing. Never
mind. He's gonna ascend to the top. He's gonna climb to the top of the podium, Reese.
Yeah.
Something he's known for.
He's climbing. Just gonna bide his time. Biding his time.
There you go.
And nothing. Never mind.
Moving on.
Right. Yeah, Ryan, drive the car. Come on.
Moving on to 141. What do you think? What do you think here, guys?
Oh, so who are we picking at 133? Are we all picking Ayala?
Yeah. Yes.
Fine.
Dirty Dodge.
Whatever.
where the dirt is black.
Is it really?
So Tom Brand said.
I mean, that's good soil.
Really good, rich nitrogen fertilizer. Bo Bartlett, Jesse Mendez. This sucks.
What about Brock Hardy?
I know. Well, here's the thing. If it was
Time to
Brock
party
Hardy,
with Brock Hardy.
if
Yeah,
it was,
I'm partying with Brock Hardy.
if you party with Brock Hardy against Bo
Are you
Bartlett,
here for the Brock Hardy party?
that
I
makes
might,
sense.
You know, I might just keep it. I might not pick him until NCAAs. Actually,
Dude, Jesse Mendez.
Why not ride with him for both
crashes
tournaments?
that
you know
party.
what? Ride with him. You know what? You're right. Why would I just pick one over the other? You're totally right.
I'm here to party with the Brock Hardy.
So we're both picking Brock Hardy.
I'm picking Brock Hardy.
Yes. What are you gonna do, Sammy? Not pick Brock Hardy?
I'm not picking Brock Hardy.
Ugh.
He didn't wrestle Jesse this year.
No, he hasn't.
Why didn't he wrestle Jesse?
Well,
They didn't
because
wrestle?
he lost to Tag and Jameson at Cliff Keen, where he would have wrestled him.
Oh, so they didn't
And
duel?
They did not.
They did not duel, but they did. No,
That's whack.
They didn't. Well, dude, there's a lot of Big Ten teams. Give him a break. I am gonna go with Jesse Mendez. It's my call. This weight
shot over Bartlett.
This weight has 7 allocations. Damn. No. Bombar Bo that's not a good matchup.
Yeah, probably not.
So
Hardy, he's got a pretty tough path though. I don't know. His path is, but I'll party with Brock Hardy.
you got him.
What who's he got? He's gonna have Oliveri in the quarters.
He's got Jaden Crumpler round 1.
Dude, he's got this. What are you talking about?
You just gotta watch out for them spladles. Those spladles.
He's getting spladled on national television twice. All right, it ain't happening.
You just wow. If there was ever a time to get spladled twice, now is the time.
All right,
Dude, that would run wild on social media. People would be
If I
like,
was-
"Remember this guy last year?"
If I was Mendez, I would just straight go for this. Just strictly spladle. Strictly
You
spladle
will-
attempts.
You won't believe what happened to him this year. And it's just him. It's him again, but he's not like as calm and collected as last time. This time he's like throwing his hands up, like, "Come on!" This is like a lightning strike
Come
twice.
on.
no, come on. All right, 149. Moving on. Ooh, how do you guys feel about these seeds?
This makes sense.
fine.
This makes sense.
Does it though?
Yes. In terms of
But you want
recent
Parco?
results.
You want Parco? Well, I think recent results would mean that Parco would get the.
Yes.
No. So here's the way I see it. Right. So recent result: Parco beat Ridge. Yes. So Parco over Ridge. Cool. And then the next one, Van Ness beat Parco.
No,
Okay.
next one is Ridge beat Van Ness.
Are we
Right.
sure?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure
What?
Ridge beat Van Ness after Van Ness beat Parco.
No.
No? Pretty sure.
Shane Van Ness. Shane Van Ness lost to Ridge Lovett on January 17th and then beat Kyle Parco on January 31st. So I would like one order of
In your face.
suck it. Okay, so do you agree with me now that it makes sense in terms of recency, like the recent events,
No.
the order? But it does.
Well, if you include
Parco has
recency
the
and
most recent win.
dominance.
No.
Maybe.
So I'm putting most recent is Parco beating Ridge. So Parco's ahead of Ridge. And Shane beat Parco. So Shane goes over Parco. But
Bro,
then you
what?
say
But
What?
Parco
Doesn't make sense.
Levitt beat Van Ness. Listen, this is what should have happened. All right, they're in a 3-way tie. They should use last year's results. Right, Levitt's returning conference champ.
is he?
Yes.
Not Gomez?
He beat Gomez.
He beat Gomez. Okay.
But I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, I would put Ridge at the 1 seed just because I don't know, for those reasons, I guess. And also, he majored Van Ness. Van Ness majored Parco. I definitely wouldn't put Parco at the 1, just based on that.
Right. So Van Ness has the greatest margin of victory.
Ridge and Venice both have equal
Margins of loss or margins of victory.
Yeah.
So you give the most dominant guy.
Ridge Lovett should have gotten the 1 seed. Anyway, I'm picking Ridge Lovett to win it.
Same. Obviously, this is a pro Nebraska podcast.
Oh,
Hang on.
3 Nebraska champs out of 4 weight classes so far.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
You do too, Reese. Oh no,
No,
you
I
didn't.
pick
picked
Smith.
I picked Ramos.
You did. You did.
I do love Nebraska though.
Nebraska's great. So you guys are going to say that Ridge Lovett beats Kyle Parko.
Yes.
Yes, dude. He has to beat him eventually.
Statistically speaking.
Murphy's Law. Bitch.
Not necessarily, no. No, that's not how it works.
You can't argue with science. It's absolute.
I think people aren't talking enough about Kanan Webster. I would keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he should. If he would have had a better his regular season was not
great, but
not great.
I'm just saying, keep an eye on him. Might be a little bit of a sleeper. And I'm going to go with Shane Van Ness to win this.
Boo.
Sorry.
157. All right, here we go. Yeah, pretty much how it's not supposed to be.
Yeah, it is based on the numbers, but it really shouldn't be this way.
Like, logic would dictate that it shouldn't be this way.
Logic would dictate that it should be this way.
No.
When you look at match results.
No.
Because that's logic.
Yeah, but logic was also be like, oh, K-Sac got injured in that match, and it wasn't even like...
It's a loss.
Yeah, but...
It's a loss, Carter Strachey. I'm sorry. When we're looking at the numbers, when we're doing seeding, it's a loss. So.
Yeah, and who did that end up screwing? Carter or...
Everyone else.
They ended up screwing me because I believe because of that, Ben Pazook lost his match to Mekhi Lewis. So it screwed me over the most.
Yes.
Well, he
shouldn't have hit that chair.
Me.
Actually, no. He should have hit that chair. I'm glad Mekhi hit the chair. That's
Dude,
right.
that and what I saw at the sectional tournament for Alabama high school states in terms of reversing a pin result are two of the most nonsensical things ever. Ridiculous. And a crime against the sport. 157. Give me Antrell Taylor.
Whoa, Taylor.
Yes,
you had to get a Nebraska guy in there.
I had to get a Nebraska guy in there, and I'm going to get it when people expect it. Not super likely.
Give me K-Sac. K-Sac and Teamer in the final.
Ew.
And K-Sac wins it.
I'm picking K-Sac too. So
I think Teamer's going to have a hard time with Ethan Miller. I still think he wins that match, but.
Why?
That's Ethan Miller, I think, is pretty hard nosed, and I think he's not going to let that offense that Teamer has in the beginning of those matches happen.
I think of him as tech savvy, a classic tech savvy Park Hill technical guy. No,
not really.
That's not how he is. No.
I mean, he's technical, but I think he'll stay in the fight well enough to weather the storm and keep the score close going into the second half of the match and be able to wrestle from there. You have Joey Blaze, Chase Saldate, and even Tommy Askey. But honestly, Blaze and Saldate are kind of under the radar guys. Saldate not having a great year.
Askey looked really, really impressive against Teamer. I didn't realize how good he was.
Yeah, I mean, they'll wrestle again in the quarters.
Yeah,
as long as Askey is able to beat, I think it's Jason Kraser, I think is who he has, right?
I mean, so what's his record, Askey? What's his
Tommy Askey
record on the year? I finally made a WrestleStat account. Finally,
dude. You know what I hate is that they don't have you persistently logged in. He's 20-3 on the year. He's got a loss to Jared Hill, Antrell Taylor, and Ja'Cory Teamer.
Who's Jared Hill?
Jared Hill, Oklahoma or Wyoming.
Yes.
Yes.
What about his wins?
It was a tiebreaker.
Get some good
Yeah,
wins.
he majored Brandon Cannon. My God. Beat Trevor Chumbley.
That's a good win.
Uh,
Beat Trevor Chumley. You know what? That's all I needed.
That's kind of it. I guess he didn't really have. I mean,
It feels like
that lost
Minnesota
to-
does not duel. It feels like their Big Ten schedule is like on the weaker end.
I don't know if it's because of their location or what, but it's something like that. But Brandon Cannon, he probably won't be able to beat any of those like really top 6, top 7 guys. I'd keep an eye on him though. Ryan, are you writing down your picks?
I wrote them down.
That's a good idea. I'm not going to write down my picks. All right.
Wrote them down.
165.
Mitchell Messenbrink.
Yeah. Next topic.
Next topic.
There's nothing to go on here. I think we're going to see, and we'll probably see some shifting of the seeds even at the weight classes before this, but Tyler Lillard lost to Max Mayfield most recently, so that'll probably get shifted.
How did Bowman get over Sparks in the seeds?
He beat Sparks head to
Beat
head.
Sparks.
Oh. That'll do it.
Dummy.
That will do it. And Bowman, I think, gave Mitchell the toughest match of his year, which was like a point away from a tech fall. So, I don't know. Who knows? You have to... Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know what's going to happen with Patty Gallagher.
174.
Okay.
I'm steering the boat here. Remember?
Driving the car.
All right.
Flying the
And the
ship.
plane. All right.
Go ahead.
No, what do you got?
I mean, there's a story here, and it's Levi Haynes versus Carson Hartzler. There's a little bit of intrigue with Lenny Pinto, Patrick Kennedy, maybe even looking at like Danny Bronicle, Jackson Turley, seeing what those guys can do. But none of them are really going to be able to compete, in a significant manner with those top 2 guys. So really, I expect to see Hartzler, Mitchell Messenbrink in the finals, or Hartzler Haynes in the finals. And I don't know what to think from there. I'm going to go Hartzler.
Yes. I'm going to go Haynes.
I'm also going Haynes.
I love it. Reese is like, yes, my guy Carson. Let's go Haynes. Leave my Haynes. I'm gonna pick Carson. Apparently, I am the devil's advocate today because you guys just are not on my wavelength at all. So,
Hell no.
Go ahead, Ryan.
184. Are we at another next topic situation, or does McAnally stand a chance?
McAnally makes the finals. He's got a tough match with Allred, but he makes the finals. Gabe Arnold's got to get past Jackson Smith, and then we'll get that matchup that we've wanted to see for a while, and it'll be what we expect it to be. And then McAnally show some fight against Carter Starace, but Carter by probably 2 takedowns.
I also have Carter winning.
Yeah.
Same
Reese? Oh, okay.
Reese samesies.
All right. And now we're moving on to 197.
All right. We got a Buchanan Salazar top side, Josh Barr Cardenas bottom side. Throw in a little Zach Bronigal, Cam McDaniel, Evan Bates, Gabe Sollers. Gabe Sollers says shoemate. Winner gets Stephen Buchanan. That's not a fun reward. I'm gonna go Buchanan, Cardenas. Buchanan wins that match. That's the finals.
That's also what I have.
Is there a way for Iowa
for your boy Josh Barr?
There's not a way for.
I was gonna ride with it, but I'm not riding with it. I'm not doing it.
Can Iowa win this tournament?
Why?
No.
Okay. Because you know how it is with like Ohio State for a handful of years was winning Big Tens, but then was getting thumped at nationals.
I could see maybe Nebraska doing it, but probably not.
This Penn State team is different.
That's what everybody's saying. Everyone's been saying that this year.
It's
You know, this
We
different.
got
Penn
4
State team,
champs for Penn State,
man.
3 champs for Nebraska, 2 champs for Iowa, 1 champ for Minnesota.
This Penn State team is different.
It's different.
You know, they've had a lot of great teams in the past decade, but man, this team is different.
You know what's not different about this team, though?
The head coach.
They
Kirk
still.
Kirk Fleet beating Gable Steveson. It's not happening.
Oh, yeah. No. Is that your sign that we're moving on?
That was
Yeah.
his segue.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got,
It's get
Gable
another next
Steveson.
topic.
Yep.
But there's so much interesting matchups that we can see outside of that, as far as Heinzelman, Feldman, Luffman, Slavikowski, Keeter, Bullock, Nevels. I mean, all of these guys are going to qualify. They get 10. They get 10 qualifiers here. So, yeah, I mean, that'll be fun. That'll be, I guess, a fun backside. Fun quarterfinals, fun backside. But Gable Stevenson's going to bonus his way, probably tech his way into the finals, and then maybe Kirk keeps him to a decision. I don't know. So that's that. Okay. No to what?
No, Gable
Wrong.
is going to bonus his way through this tournament.
How many bonus?
All bonus.
All right.
All bonus.
I'll
Where do you want to go now?
No,
Virginia Tech.
He'll major Kirk.
Major pain.
He will be major pain. All right, moving on to the big one too.
Big 1-2. Big 1-2.
Right.
Yeah,
This is Big-
125.
this is Big
Richard
12.
Figueroa, Steve O'Poulin, Jet Strickenberger, Troy Spratley.
Tanner Jordan,
Tanner Jordan.
returning All-American. Come on.
Yeah, but he's been quiet this year. He's been quiet. He hadn't done a lot. You know, let's take a look at his wrestle stat. Now you got me curious.
Who?
Tanner Jordan.
He's had a bad year.
21-5. Terrible year.
Terrible.
He lost to Cooper Flynn. Get the kid off the lineup.
Yeah.
Maximo
Bench him.
Renteria, Eddie Ventresca,
Put in Brady
Max
Rourke.
Gallagher. Ooh, he did lose to a one Ezekiel Witt on February 23rd.
How bad?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I lost to him 3-2.
Nice. Good for Zeke.
Dude, he struggled with Kansas kids this year because he also wrestled Treaster at the CKLV and 6-4.
Yeah,
Where's Witt at?
I saw Witt at
North Dakota State.
Yeah, I saw him at the Kansas State tournament. He looked like a miniature version of the Slim Shady.
Little Slim?
Yeah, but is he a like?
His hair
Wait.
bleached.
Is
Huh?
he? He's redshirting this year,
Yeah, he redshirted.
but he beat a returning All-American in his red shirt. Okay, promising.
Hey.
We'll get into the Kansas kids later. Troy Spratley is gonna have a hard time beating Richard Figueroa.
Did you just, was that just, wait, is that like a misdirection?
I
I
can't
got
decide what I
Spratley
want.
winning this.
Because you also have Steve O'Poulin, who's got one loss against Cooper Flynn way early on in the year, and that's it.
Bro, you
Not a
can't
great-
pick
not a great-
Steve-O is,
What?
Why not? He won it
he's
last
had
year.
a lot of, he did win it last year?
No,
I thought-
he did not.
Yeah.
2 years ago? Hasn't he won it before? He's definitely won the Big 12.
Yes,
before.
he won it 2 years ago, where he beat
Okay.
Noah Certain.
My bad.
Certain.
You're bad.
You're very bad.
Who you guys
Blah, blah,
picking?
blah,
I picked
blah.
Spratley.
Rick Chief Figs.
I'm gonna go Spratley. Let's go Cowboys. I'm gonna pick him. He's gonna beat Figueroa, and then he's got Strickenberger for a rematch in the finals, and he's gonna unload the clips on that boy. He's gonna do it.
Oh shit!
That would be great.
No, he's
That
not
would be
gonna-
great.
He won't do anything.
No, he won't.
He'll be
Maybe he
calm.
won't. He won't
He'll
even
be
throw out the
calm,
ankle
cool, and
bandage. Nothing. None of that. All right, fine. And these are, I only have the top 8 seeds because that's all they gave in terms of pre-seeds. So maybe some sleepers outside of the top 8.
I'm going. Oh no, we're moving on to 133 here, and I think I'm just gonna stick with the 1 seed, Evan Frost.
Yeah, Frost. Dominic
Yeah.
Serrano's the 2 seed, but
Give me the Iceman.
I think the real names to look at here in terms of competing with him, probably Farber and Whitcraft. Whitcraft Frost in the semis.
What about Kyle Berwick?
Berwick, Belton, Cardinal.
Old man Berwick.
Old man. 3rd team Berwick. No, it's Frost. This bracket's Frost. For sure. What do you think, Reese?
I already said I want
Reese, what do you think?
Ice baby.
Reese,
Vanilla
let's
Ice.
hear your thoughts.
My thoughts?
Reese,
You want to
hello?
know? You want to know what I think? I'm going to tell you about the war.
What?
I want to talk about the war.
All right,
You guys
141.
don't ever get my references. So lame.
I don't. 141, Andrew O'Leary is the top seed. He's got Cale Happel, Jacob Frost, Taggin, Jameson, and honestly, Moshe Schwartz, Josh Edmond, maybe a little bit of Hayden Drury. Julian Tagg, maybe not so much, but he beat Cale Happel earlier in the year.
Alirez.
Yeah. Alirez.
This is Alira's next topic, probably. Happel's tough, but I'm interested to see how the rest of these matches go. Jameson Alirez in the semis, that's a good match. Right? I mean, no?
Yes.
Yes. 149. We got top seed for Northern Iowa, Colin Real Budo. 2 seed Paniro Johnson, Willie McDougald, Gabe Willishell. This is Colin and Paniro's weight. They're going to rematch in the finals, and I think Paniro takes this one.
Yeah. Silky Johnson.
Is that a name for him?
Silky Johnston. That's his name.
You changed his last name.
Yep,
So
I sure did.
I'm confused by that. You're going to have to explain it
Well,
to
that's
me.
his nickname now, so.
All right, Silky Johnston.
I got Colin Robuto.
Nerd. 157. Cody Chittum, after having a stellar Big 12 season capped off by a weird loss to James Conway, and controversial. You're not wrong about that. He's the 1 seed. He's got Caleb Fish,
He has
Ryder
some
Downey.
controversial wins too. So
I know we said that. We were there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his loss.
We were in there.
You're talking about his loss to the Missouri kid.
Well, yeah, I said capped off with
was that controversial?
Loss.
Yeah, was that controversial? That's why I thought you were saying match was controversial.
No, I was talking about the Fish match.
Oh, you're just talking about the Fish match? Okay.
Fish and was the Downey win weird?
No, I think he just won that one straight up.
Okay. I thought he had more than one weird win, but maybe not.
I feel like the Downey one was weird.
Maybe
straight
not.
Up.
Can't remember. Kobe Siebrecht is the 4 seed. He's been quiet this year.
How did he get the 4 seed?
That's what I'm wondering.
He beat Jared Hill.
And Vinny Zerban, who...
Hey, this was probably all according to Vinny
was the 1
plan.
seed at this tournament last year, and then went like 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah, so
and
maybe
then,
now
and then
he's
went like... What, did he go 0-2 at NCAAs too?
I think he went 1 and 2 at NCAAs.
It was like he ever since conferences last year, it like tanked. I don't know what happened.
All right, quit bullying Vinny Zerban.
All right, my bad. I am gonna ride with Downey.
You're gonna ride with Ryder Downey.
I'm also riding with Ryder Downey.
Yeah, he's got James Conway in the quarters. I'm
picking Cody Chittum.
Nerd.
Because he only has to be one of those two guys, and the other 2 have to be 2 of those 2 guys. Amen.
Terrible logic.
Yeah.
That's
165. 165. We got the top seed from Utah Valley. It's Terrell Barraclaw. 2 seed Peyton Hall, followed by Cameron Amin and Drake Rhodes, Cam Steed. Maybe a
I
little bit of
got,
Nico Ruiz.
I got Peyton Hall getting revenge over Bearclaw.
Yes, give me Peyton Hall getting revenge over Terrell Barraclaw.
Yeah, because Peyton Hall's going to beat Cameron Amin.
Reese, just say you want to be just like me. Just say it.
I want to be just like you.
Now, see, if Jack Thompson was the 8th seed, I'd be more worried about Terrell Barraclaw making the finals because he lost to Thompson earlier this year.
Oh, he's
But
a
I think
7 seed.
I
How did
think
Nico
Barraclaw's going to be.
Ruiz get the 6, bro?
What do you mean?
Has he had that bad of a year?
Yeah, it was up and down for him.
What's his record?
So far.
Thought it was pretty good.
He had some losses. Let me pull it up.
How about Cam Steed? What's his record?
Nico Ruiz is 10-5 this year. He's got losses to Braden Scholes, Max Brignola. Brignola, it's not a bad loss. Peyton Hall, Drake Rhodes in his most
And the
recent
Scholes
match.
one was the injury, right?
No, he got pinned by Braden Scholes.
Oh, that's
Scholes
right. He
won
got
over
caught.
Cam Steed in injury.
That was the injury.
Yes. The most recent match, speaking of injury and Cam Steed, the most recent match that Nico Ruiz had was January 22nd, and it was a loss by injury default to Cameron Steed, or medical forfeit.
Right. Well, maybe he's
Injury
back.
default.
This is an interesting weight, actually. This is a very interesting weight. I'm interested.
And they've got 7 allocations. I think all 7 guys are worthy. Oh, you know what we didn't mention? Hang on. Let's go back down to 149. Notice there is no Oklahoma State wrestler in the top 8 pre-seeds.
Oh, I forgot about Teague Travis. I'm picking Teague Travis.
So Teague Travis, for the people that don't know, because we actually have a decent number of Oklahoma listeners, so they probably do know.
How do you know that?
Teague Travis, just don't worry about it. Teague Travis.
Are you tracking our audience?
Started the year at 157. Wrestled, I think, 2 matches. And then the word was he's out for the year with injury. And then all of a sudden, Carter Young's not in the pre-seeds. And then we hear that Teague Travis is wrestling 149. Not only is he healthy, but he's shrunk a bit. And so now he's had 149 pounds. This feels like a little bit of a risk to
This
me.
was always the plan.
Yeah, this is David Taylor. I don't know if this was the right move, DT.
I don't know. I don't think this was the right
always
move.
the move.
This was always the move.
This was the move from the get-go.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cite your sources, sir.
Yeah,
Please.
Right here.
Carter Young. Carter Young would like to have a word with you, sir. Excuse me.
He got beaten in a wrestle off.
Dude, that sucks. I mean, because this could blow up. This could blow up in his face.
Why?
Because what if Teague Travis wrestles like shit?
Well, the wrestle off, so did they have to make weight, I'm assuming?
Probably.
Maybe. Or at least close to it.
But
maybe,
dude,
maybe
I also
like 151, 152.
I'm so
I thought
uneasy.
DT was not a weight cut guy.
Well, he dropped Caleb Fish to from 65 to 57, and Teague Travis from 57 to 49.
That feels like
maybe Teague wasn't that
not
big
as
of a
much of a stretch.
57. Oh wait, he wasn't.
Fish used to
I
be
don't
at
know.
57, I think.
Nope, he was
No, he was only
165 since
65.
his freshman year when I wrestled him and he majored.
What about
me,
in high
so.
school?
Shut up.
What about it, Reese?
God. So yeah, the Teague Travis, it's a bit of a gambit. A little bit of a parlay. So I don't know how it's going to play out. I don't know. This is the weakest leg of the parlay. Because I hope you can tell by my speech that I am definitely a betting man.
Definitely.
But yeah.
So you're picking Teague Travis.
No, I'm not picking Teague Travis because I think he's going to take some lumps.
Well, I'm picking Teague Travis because Ryan picked Teague Travis.
He's got to steal a spot. He's got to make it to the top 6 of this weight. Now, I think he can do that. Paul Kelly, Gavin Drexler, even Will Shell and McDougald, I think he can beat those guys. But to beat Paniro Johnson, to beat Colin Robuto, that's not easy.
Where can beat Robuto?
Easy if your name's Teague Travis.
Because the brackets have dropped.
You got Paul Kelly first.
Right, and I think he beats Paul Kelly soundly.
And then he beats Willie McDougall, and then he beats Paniro Johnson, then he beats Colin Robuto, Big 12 champ.
That's a path. Now, if he does that,
he's not beating Silky.
Silky smooth Paniro.
If he does that, where does he go?
What do you mean?
Is he a top 8 seed?
Yeah, you probably just give him the 1.
Put him at the 1.
All right. 150 or 174. Two names to look at. Unless you're from Kansas, there's three.
Give me
And it's
Dean Hamity.
Hamity at the 1
What's
seed.
Cam?
Keegan
Well,
O'Toole.
what about Cam Steed? What's his record on the year?
Cam Steed. It's not great, if that's what you're wondering. He is 10-4. 2 injuries. Lost to Peyton Hall, lost to Cam Amin, 10-8, 2-1. So those are close losses. Honestly, no, this is a good year. This is a good
All
year.
right.
Yeah.
And he's the 5 seed, so he's got to be Rhodes and then Bear Claw. I'm going to pick Cam Steed just to be cool.
To win 165?
Yes, to win 165. He's my champion.
Okay. 174. As Ryan said, Dean Hamity is who he is picking. And I'm also going to pick that. But I want to look at the rest of this bracket. I want to be able to say.
I'm picking Keegan O'Toole.
Keegan O'Toole is going through, and he's got to beat MJ Gaitan, Gavin Sachs, maybe Brody Conley.
But, those are such tough matches for Keegan O'Toole.
He's going to use them to tune up a little bit, and he's got Dean Hamity, and that's going to be up.
He's certainly going to. There's going to be some tuning up for sure.
That is going to be Reese. You're being a
cockabag.
Those boys are getting tuned up.
Dean Hamity, Keegan O'Toole is going to be the match at the weekend.
Why are you picking Dean Hamity? That's what I want to know.
Because I'm all on the hype.
What's the deal?
I need the momentum.
Is Dean Hamity really better than he was last year? Do we really believe that?
What?
Yes, I do. No, I do believe
what?
it. Not like that's a.
It's strictly eyeball testing then, because the stats don't really support that he's better than he was last year.
I think the eyeball test is reasonable. I think the eyeball test is reasonable because his
eyeball test tells me he's beating guys just like he did last year. I don't know. That's what I think.
I don't know.
I felt like he struggled a little more last year than he is this year. He seems rejuvenated.
Yeah, because honestly, Reese, when you look at the numbers, I think you have.
Yeah, Reese, look at the numbers, dude.
No. I think the numbers kind of help Reese more so. He was 28-4 last year. 3 of his losses came at the very end of the year to Mesenbrink at Big Tens, and then David Carr and Isaac Olenek, who both podiumed last year. And then the only other loss was earlier in the year, and it was a 2-0 loss to David Carr. He wrestled really well at 165 last year. His losses were to twice to the national champ, once to the runner-up, and then once to a guy who placed 6th or something like that. So it was really good. But I think up a weight class, I think he's moving really well. I think he's taking to the training that he's get from David Taylor really well. Yes, he has had some close matches, but I'm a believer in what's happening with Dean Hamity, and I think he can do it this year. So, and to think
Keegan O'Toole, dude, like, what is it? Because he's injured? Is that why you think he's going to beat Keegan O'Toole?
Not fully healthy. Yeah, that's probably.
We're talking about a guy who's got.
Yes.
His only losses are David Carr and Wenzel. Are those his only losses ever?
Yes, I think you're right. Yes. But we're also looking at a guy. Yes, you said injured. And that's got to be the biggest thing about it for me. Yes, he beat Levi Haynes, but I think this is a little bit of a call. And do the facts necessarily support it currently?
You're saying call like you're saying like you think
like something
DJ,
that's not fully supported by the numbers or the look, right? So it's the same thing with picking Hartzler over Haynes. If Hamity beats O'Toole and Hartzler beats Haynes, that's great. That's great for what's going on at 174. We're going to see some awesome action. So that's what I like to see. But also, don't count out Jared Sima. That Kansas boy can wrestle. He can wrestle. He's 19. Oh my God, he's 19-10 this year.
Hey, what was he last year?
Holy shit. No, I don't remember him losing that much.
Last year?
This year. Last year he was 19-11.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
All right. I'll take your word for it on that. He's got a lot of red. All right. 184. Barker Ketgeisen.
All day.
All day, all night. Ryan, who you texting?
No one.
Put that phone down.
I don't have my phone is right here.
I don't know what was in your hands. It looked like a phone. I'm sorry.
It was a notepad.
Reese? Parker?
Yes.
Okay. 197.
Serber.
Luke Serber, but whether he's got Novak or Volker in the finals,
Volker.
that's a tough match. Zach Glazier, that's not easy. Even Ian Bush. If Bush beats Glazier, I'm not surprised, and Bush is tough this year.
Bush.
Is he able to beat Serber, though? Probably not. So I'm going to say Serber. I'm going to go with Serber.
Volker and Serber in the finals. And I want to pick Volker. I do. I really want to pick Volker. So I will. Why Volker?
More power to you. And then here we go at heavyweight. We got 2 Kansas kids in the top 4 seeds, but only one of them's going to win the title, and that is Wyatt Hendrickson.
Yes, Wyatt to pin his way through.
Pins Colton?
What about Juan Mora?
And Daniel Herrera?
Juan Mora. You Juan Mora this?
All right.
Juan Mora this right here?
I'm going to take us around to some of the other conferences and just kind of note some interesting things.
Say it again, Reese.
No.
All right. Pac-12. We have 2 weights. There's, for the people that don't know, Pac-12 start tomorrow. So today, if you're listening to this, the day this comes out, it's 4 teams. You got Oregon State, Little Rock, Cal Poly, and Cal State Bakersfield. So there's 2 weight classes where there are 3 allocations. It's 149 and 197. 149, you have Ethan Styles, Chance Lamer, Jordan Williams. I think those are going to be your 3 guys. Ethan Styles coming down from 157 to 149, having a phenomenal time at 149. We'll see how he does. He honestly...
He's living his best life.
He's probably going to be somebody that does some crazy stuff in Philly at NCAAs.
Philadelphia.
He could upset that bracket. He could bust it wide open.
Bust it open.
All right, and then 197, it's AJ Ferrari, Stephen Little, and I typed Trent Munoz.
That's his name, right?
I thought it was Trey Munoz.
I think it's like Trenton.
Munoz goes to Kearney or went to Kearney.
All right, Trey Munoz. Trey Munoz. This is going to be your top 3 guys, but Little, Ferrari, or even Munoz. Little and Munoz is going to be a great match. Ryan, why did you highlight Munoz? Are you picking Munoz to win?
I didn't mean to.
Okay.
That was an accident.
Yeah, Ferrari is going to wrestle either Little or Munoz. That's going to be a really good match. I'm excited about that. So, following up on
what do you think about that seating?
Ryan talked about this
before.
before.
Nonsense is that?
Whatever. He won a national title in 2021.
He's not a returning All-American
he ducked also all these guys.
Yeah. Ducked him. Wah, wah.
Hang on. He ducked one guy.
He's ducked them all.
He ducked one guy. Munoz was out for
he ducked
most of the season.
CKLV, therefore he ducked the entire field.
That's right.
Okay, but that wasn't Munoz.
Munoz was in that field.
No, he was injured by then.
I thought he got hurt at that tournament.
You might be right. I don't know.
You got him.
Hang on.
Owned him.
Trenton Munoz went to Nebraska Kearney.
That's what I said.
Yeah, he said that.
Oh, yeah. He medically forfeited against Luke Serber at CKLV.
Oh, God.
So...
just a whole carton of egg on my face.
Mm-hmm.
Total facial.
Facial.
Therefore, AJ Ferrari has ducked all of these guys.
Ducked them all. All right. Let's just quickly touch down on the EIWAs. Such a weird tournament without the Ivy League teams. The allocation numbers have gone down significantly, but you're still going to see some interesting weight classes in here. But really, you got just a couple of top guys and then the rest of the field. But if you're a Kansas fan, you got to keep an eye on two names here. It's at 165 pounds for Navy is Dylan Elmore, and at 125 pounds for Navy, Nick Treaster. Keep an eye out on those guys. I know I will.
Oh, will you?
Oh, will you?
Yeah, I will.
Aren't you an
I will.
Alabama guy now?
What
Never
conference is
never
Navy
forget
in?
your roots. EIWA.
Oh, that's right.
As I said right at the beginning of my bit.
With Army and Lehigh, Drexel, Binghamton, LIU,
LIU,
American,
Navy,
Franklin or Marshall,
F&M,
Hofstra,
Hofstra,
Morgan State, Bucknell, Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart. God, aren't we cool?
Don't forget Sacred Heart.
Speaking of LIU, where's Ferrari?
Who cares?
Did he not start?
Must have already gotten in trouble.
Seriously? Anthony Ferrari. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at his wrestle stat.
He definitely wrestled this year, I thought.
Yeah, he's a redshirt freshman. He went 2-1. He lost to Kyle Mosher from Hofstra 8-6 on February 10th, and that's the last time he wrestled.
What weight was that?
49.
Wait, he's wrestling 165? James Johnston is starting for them. So, I don't know. That's their guy. Yeah.
Matthew Waddell is still around.
James Johnston, who is 4-10 over Anthony Ferrari. I mean, if they're going with their guy, they're going with their guy. There might have been some sort of eligibility issue there where Ferrari was not eligible for the postseason or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up.
Yeah,
who, Reese? Who?
Matthew Waddell. He's still around. That's pretty crazy.
What weight is he at?
Feels like he's old. 74.
Oh, yeah. At Hofstra. Interesting. Okay. ACCs. So, got a couple of interesting things here. First of all, 125 pounds. There's 7 teams in the ACC, but 125 pounds only has 5 entrants for the ACC conference.
This is a different Matthew Waddell. That's why.
Oh, there you go. That's why. Stanford, as we know, has Nico Provo, but he has not wrestled this year. So they have nobody at 125, and neither does Duke. So 4 allocations for the ACC at 125, and the one that's probably going to be missing out on that is Virginia's Kavion Roller, but maybe he can beat Nick Babin or Spencer Moore or Vince Robinson or Eddie Ventresco. So
maybe.
Along with that, I mean, the ACC, it's just a tournament that you want to keep an eye on. There's going to be a lot of great competitive matches here. Probably going to be a competitive team race, I would assume. North Carolina under Rob Cole has kind of come to life pretty quickly in terms of what they've been able to put together and pick up. But Stanford's a really good team. Virginia Tech's a really good team. NC State's a really good team. Pitt's a solid tournament team as well. And again, for you Kansas fans, Cade Lout is in this tournament at 197 pounds. He's the 4 seed. There's 3 allocations at 197. So he's got to go out there and steal one from Max Stout, Nick Stemmett, Andy Smith. So that's what you have to look for out of the ACC. SoCon, I don't have much for you. They don't have a whole lot going on.
They're down this year.
To be truthful. Yeah. Where is Cal Baptist?
Cal Bap? They're in the
Cal
Big
Bap.
12, aren't they?
Are they in the Big 12?
Mm-hmm.
Have they always been in the Big 12?
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Paul Kelly. Okay. Interesting. So who left the Big 12 or the Pac-12? Was it Arizona State and
yes.
Is that it?
Stanford.
Stanford. Okay. Okay. So is the Pac-12 going to continue to be a thing for wrestling?
Why not?
They're in limbo.
Okay, so they might be looking for an exit strategy.
Well, there's still a thing in other sports. Football.
Yeah, but I don't know, it's weird. It's weird to have so many like small conferences.
Sure is.
I don't love it. I know that.
Split them up.
What do you mean?
Make them even smaller.
Send one to the Big 10, one to the Big 12, one to the ACC, and one to no, two to the ACC.
Like a
I
bunch
don't
of
think.
like orphans, dude. Just
I
split them up.
think.
I
I
was
think.
thinking
Different
more like
families.
Dragon Balls, but okay.
So I was told by one Jimmy Overheiser what the rules are in terms of adding teams to conferences and creating sport-specific conferences and that type of stuff. And so there's a lot of hoops that you have to jump through to get this to all work the right way. But yeah, I would like a little bit of consolidation. So, but maybe that's not reasonable.
Consolidation.
Consolidate them. What? Ryan, what is so funny?
The way Reese said it it just made me laugh a little bit. All right, broke me
All
a little
right.
bit.
Okay. Last conference I want to take a look at
I thought Reese was
is.
gonna follow it up with something else. So
I was.
What were you gonna say? You consolidate these nuts? Was that what you were gonna go for?
No.
Yes, yes, that's exactly what he was gonna do.
No.
Come on, Reese. Be mature. Be
He's gonna make
mature.
a political statement. Highbrow. Very clever. Too late now, though.
That's what I thought. Okay. The Ivy League conference championship. You got 6 teams. It's a lot of Cornell at the top, and then some Penn. Sprinkle in a little bit of Princeton. But Columbia, Brown, and Harvard, they are not going to have a fun time at this tournament.
Or maybe they're gonna have a great time. You never know.
Sure.
Might ball out.
125, super interesting with Mark Anthony McGowan, Max Gallagher, and Diego Sotelo. They're all established guys.
Yeah, what
so
if
far
Diego
this season.
Sotelo wins it? Then Harvard would be having a pretty good time, don't you think?
Right. And what if Jimmy Harrington gets another win over Meyer Shapiro this year? Could happen.
Could happen.
Never know. You never know. You also have.
You know something.
Yeah, what do you know?
I don't know anything. If I knew something, I would tell you, and I don't have anything. That's what I think of your crap.
I'm kind of surprised that I didn't realize that there were 6 whole Ivy League schools that have
There's
wrestling.
more than that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because you also have Dartmouth and Yale.
Dartmouth
one
and
other
Yale.
one? I think that
It
might
feels
be
like
it.
there's some more.
MIT, are they not Ivy League?
No, I don't think so. Ivy League schools. There are 8.
Oh, that's all of them.
The two that I added are the only other 2. I should know.
A little place called Cornell. Ever heard of it?
Ever heard of it? It's up in the Finger Lakes. I don't know what they're doing in those lakes, but
a lot of people go missing in the Finger Lakes.
A lot of people go missing. Yeah, this is the conference championship tournament weekend. Very exciting time for wrestling. All 3 of us, Reese, will be at the junior college national championships. Yes,
that's right. I will be there.
When are you getting there, Reese?
Huh?
When are you getting there?
What?
When am I getting there?
You're gonna get there what? Friday? Late Friday?
Yeah, probably.
Can't get off work.
I had a long. We're kind of getting. It's a little busy right now.
No, I get it.
Ooh.
We had an issue on Monday too. We had this woman threaten to sue us.
Oh,
It
whatever.
just means you'll have to stay Saturday night.
What is that? Was that a threat? What was that?
No.
Well, no, it's more.
It felt weird.
It's just you're gonna miss. You're gonna miss Thursday night. I guess that means you gotta stay for Saturday.
Where am I gonna stay? In your room?
Yeah, you can stay with me, brother.
God damn
I
it.
have a flight to catch on
Stay with
Sunday.
me. You
So
can stay with Gunner or Tyler.
What about Sammy? I wanna hang out with Sammy too.
I have a
Yeah,
flight to
but
catch.
Sammy's got to go. So.
I have a
But
flight to catch.
Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Lame.
Sunday morning.
Because I'm
rain is falling.
easy.
Here today,
I'm
gone tomorrow.
I'm easy like Sunday morning.
No, you're not.
Driving slow on Sunday morning.
Ryan, how do you get down here?
Pensacola,
Yeah, but from where?
Kansas City.
Straight.
No way.
I think I might
Straight.
stop. There might be a stop.
I'm
somewhere.
straight. I'm straight as a ramp.
There might be a stop.
Direct flight.
Let me look.
Right from Kansas City to Pensacola and back.
Oh, for real? How'd you do that?
Well, it's called a direct flight, you
How'd
numbskull.
you swing that?
I don't know. It was on Southwest.
That can't be good.
It's great. It's great stuff.
It's ominous.
I was gonna mention. Oh, hey, quick aside for you guys, because as most people know, who are younger fans of the sport of
I
wrestling,
stop in St. Louis.
yeah, that's not really a stop. That's more of like,
Damn,
hey,
bro,
we gotta
that's
get
like
gas, and then
half an hour.
it's such a short flight. You're basically Taylor Swift if you fly from Kansas City to St.
Basically, Taylor
Louis.
Swift. You.
Yeah.
And I land in St. Louis at 12:30, and then I don't leave St. Louis till 2:20.
You're a
That
bad
sucks.
person.
Yeah.
You know what that means for you,
Sycophant.
Sammy?
What?
You can be picking up an inebriated brother.
Inebriated. But pick up inebriated wine.
I am inebriated. Very
Hey,
inebriated.
I will be.
Hey, so if we got younger fans out here, you probably know of a one Caden Henschel. Great guy for the sport. D2 wrestler for Wisconsin Parkside. Well established YouTube personality. He was ranked number 1 in the country. He goes out and he wrestles at
Pretty much our
what's it
number
called?
one competitor
What's it?
here on the Barn Session.
We're like fucking number 20 on the totem pole. Maybe not even that. I don't know. We're not bad. But he, goes out and he
didn't have a good tournament.
loses in the semis and loses in the Conci semis and doesn't qualify for nationals.
I want to see these matches.
So is this do people
How bad were
do we
they?
need
How
to
bad
do we
were
need
the
to
losses?
do we actually need to take some time and pay attention to the way D2 and D3 works and say, hey, maybe this should be done differently?
Caden Henschel
Or is
should
it
not
good the
be
way it is?
I've been saying that. No,
Yeah.
they need to do it differently. It needs to. It doesn't. You can have the best season ever, regular season, but it doesn't matter. You get to regionals and have a bad regional, then you're
So
out.
D2 and D3 is like the real embodiment of
Scary.
all that matters is the postseason.
Yes, 100%.
I hate that. What's the point?
Yeah, pretty lame.
It's heartbreaking.
What's the point? Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Because, dude, that sucks. Like, God, what?
They should just have some at-larges, right? You don't even necessarily need allocations. Just some
There
at-larges.
100% needs to be allocations, and it would be easy to do it. I don't know about D3,
Well, I
but I
guess
know
it'd be
Division
easy.
2 would be easy.
If it's easy, then yeah.
Yeah, I mean something. Oh, is what? It's a 16-man bracket, right?
18 qualifiers.
Oh, right, because they have the pigtails. Yeah,
That's whack.
6 regions.
I don't know.
3
3
top
qual,
3
yeah.
go.
Yeah, I
The
just
top 3, dude. That is brutal.
I don't know, man. And look, Reese, I know what you mean when you're like Caden Henschel shouldn't be the reason that we do all this, but like, are we gonna look at it, say it's wrong, and be like, but
Oh, I can give you so many examples that
Right.
are way worse than Caden Henschel.
really?
I mean, there was the year I qualified, and this was 2018. There was only well, I can't remember. What was it? 4 regions and top 4 went, so 16-man brackets. Okay. At our region, at 165, the number 1 and number 2 ranked wrestlers were in there. Neither of them qualified. The
Really?
returning national champ at 149 for Kearney, Keith Serber, he didn't qualify.
Keith, is he related?
No, he's not. Keith's
Okay.
like my age. Anyway,
Doesn't mean he can't be
it's
related
just
to Luke.
it's stuff like that happens. Guys that
He's from Nebraska.
returning national champ from Findlay, and he won it in 2021, and then in 2022 didn't qualify.
Right, I'm looking at your bracket right now.
Your buddy's in
Who
the bracket.
beat Serber at the duel that year for Fort Hayes? Didn't our guy beat Serber?
Yeah, it was FA.
FA.
Oh, I got two buddies in this bracket: Fernie Silva and Matt Malcolm.
But Malcolm.
Yep, I went 0-2. Bad day for Ryan.
I remember watching match
Everybody
one
has
and the
those
whole
days.
challenge brick. Yes,
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days.
but hey. Oh wait, and Tyler Meese. Man, there's a lot of friendly faces in this bracket.
How did
Wow.
Meese do?
He took eighth. He took eighth place.
Eighth place.
No. He took sixth place.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking he did better than that.
He took sixth place. He lost
He
to
lose to Matt
Fernie.
Malcolm.
He lost to Larry Baumstad on the front side, who took second, and then he lost to Fernie Silva in the Conti semis, who took third, who beat Matt Malcolm.
I think he was beating Larry Baumstad too, and then Larry Baumstad bombed him.
Baumstaded him.
Double overs.
Well, no, Larry Baumstaded him right off the rip. Got a takedown in 4 near fall.
Oh, it was right off the rip. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Way to just fact check him. Just make him look stupid.
My bad. I thought it was close, and then he went, whoop, gotcha.
Oh, wait. No, you're right. I looked at the next match. That's my bad.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah, he got a takedown, 4 near fall, and riding time in the final period to beat Tyler Meese 7-6.
Yep.
Damn. That's a bummer.
That's right. My memory is superior, Reese. Remember that.
I didn't have a memory of it, so that's not fair.
No,
that's not fair to say.
To the computer, to the fact checkers.
Yeah, to me, to my dumbass.
It's Marshall versus the Machine.
Great episode.
All right, fella.
Okay, you want to wrap it up?
Are we doing
here? Hey,
are we doing another one of these Friday night then?
is that going to happen?
Yeah,
are you going to be able to do that? You're going to be in between days of the tournament.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not.
Okay, all right. I mean, hey, that's okay. You'll be down here, and we'll do an episode, just you and me. Okay, just you and me.
That's
talking
gay.
to me? Or are you talking to Reese?
Actually, no. Well, you.
Okay.
But you know what we'll do? We'll film it. Ryan and I will be together, and we'll have the camera in the living room, and then I'll edit the video together so that in between Ryan and I will be Reese's little floating head, and it'll be perfect. It'll be perfect.
Fine. Whatever, dude.
Hey,
Or you could come down here. It's up to you.
What?
Figure it out.
That's my only two options. We can't just do it like we normally do it.
yeah, we can do it like we normally do it.
With Ryan in a different room at the
No,
same
no,
house as
no,
me?
you guys should share
Well, you have that
microphone.
one thing that we can just plug into.
So I'm just gonna be like right here, and then Ryan's gonna be like right there. And
We can find. I mean, yeah, yes,
Yes.
just like that. Yes.
I don't want to do that. I want to do what I said.
Fine. Don't do it with me. I don't care.
No, I want you there. I'm not
But gonna be there.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you're still around, you're probably interested, and you probably already know about this. We have a website at thebarnsession.com. Not hard to find.
Doomsday clock. You got a doomsday clock.
That was Katie's idea. Katie, my girlfriend,
cool.
put the site together.
She did a tremendous job.
Turns out she's pretty good at designing things. And so we have that. And if you want to go check it out, I will probably be regularly posting blog posts on there because that's something that I want to do. Because I have creative
Blogging is
things that
fun.
I want to get out that these guys aren't always available for. So I need to have that as a resource to
What
get.
about me? Can I
You
blog?
have to have an outlet.
Can we all blog? Can we all
You
have
guys
our
can
own
blog
pages?
Yeah, I can invite you guys, and you can be administrators for the website. And WordPress has all these fun little tools that we can
Dude,
use.
that sounds like fun.
Does it?
Yes.
You're probably gonna be like, Sammy, how do I use this? And we're gonna break it a little bit, and that's gonna be fine. We'll go growing pains. All right. Thank you everybody for listening to the episode. Do all the things that you're supposed to do, like, share, subscribe, and all that bullshit. Have a good day.
Eat your
too.
vegetables.
Most importantly, have a good day. Ryan.